Okay, so let's start with compensators. We have a usual open loop, closed loop configuration like this in negative feedback, where there will be a plant gain G and there will be a feedback gain H. R is input, Y is output, negative feedback. Usually what happens when this kind of system works for a long time, when time passes and it has been worked for a long time, then what happens, the desired output what it was giving before starts to deviate from the desired one. Okay, so because it has been used quite a lot and now it is kind of old, so it starts to deviate its output from the desired one. We don't want that. That's why we put compensators. Okay, compensators is used to improve the performance of the system. Okay, what do I mean by performance? Means it's transient and steady states. It keeps the transient and steady states in the required state or desired state when time passes by. Okay, so that's the use of compensators. And this is how the compensator will look like. It will be attached in cascade to G. Now it can be attached to other places as well, like here also you can attach in cascade way with HS, but it's not economically viable. The best economical solution is to put the compensator block in cascade with plant gain. Okay, this is normal block as GS. Just like GS, it will have poles and zeros. It will have a transfer function of its own, output divided by input. Okay, so depending upon the poles and zeros present in the GCS, the overall transfer function will change, and because the overall transfer function will change, your output will be different than what you had before. Okay, so you can as if control the transient and steady state of a system by putting a compensator. Okay, so we will be focusing on this block only from now onwards. Okay, for few lectures we will be focusing on this block. Mostly this block is electrical in nature, means some resistors, and you will make this block by resistors and capacitors, but it can be hydraulic or mechanical or pneumatic, means it depends upon the system. Okay, but our case is electrical, so mostly we'll deal with electrical compensators. And what are the commonly used compensators are lead compensator, lag compensator, lead lag compensator, lag lead compensators. So we'll be focusing on this. We will see what is the transfer function of this, okay, in all these cases, and accordingly we'll build upon that. How we will see how transient and steady state response will change. Okay.